Let's pull this up and say, why, hello there, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is I, your bearding, completely bald. You're bearding? You're balding? You're bearding. I'm now bearding. I'm no longer balding. I'm just straight up skin. That's what we got up top here. How are you doing today, YouTube? G3 family. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. We are back. Back, not quite in black, but we are back in green screen. I fixed the light bulb that popped the other day. Green screen is working. Just got done recording tomorrow's video and editing tomorrow's video for all of your viewing pleasure. That'll be quite fun when that goes out. I'm quite interested to see what everybody's opiniones is. And today we need to push. We need to push. Okay, so we're going to push this guy, this delightful mercenary, wielding the merc that's right here, right next to my bearded forehead. And the goal for today's stream is to get us into further into the Atlas. And I realized a couple of things while sleeping with my noggin jogging. First off, I'm right next to Inexorable, which is 25% chance to gain an endurance charge when you're hit, which it's not quite what the guarantee of enduring composure is, right? Gain 1 endurance charge every second if you've been hit recently. This is a little bit less consistent, but this is 5 passive points. This is 3. So I might go this way. Like, I might do some things to my tree here to get a little bit more efficient here today and stop messing around quite so much with my tree. We might do that. We are using Tom the Madman. We're using Maralene's Fallacy with some corrupted +1 maximum frenzy charges rings. We haven't given him a chess piece or a helmet yet. We've given him. We haven't crafted on these mitts yet. I don't know what else we're gonna want to craft onto his mitts. TBH. And then both of these are ready for hits can't be evaded, but we don't have that craft yet. We said that comes in tier 15 maps, and we tried doing some 12s yesterday, or we did an 11 yesterday. So we're going to push into 12s and 13s and beyond. Why does 11 connect to 13? Anyway, that's interesting. Here's a 12. So other things that we're going to do today, we're using Destructive Link at the moment. I was thinking about trying to use a Void Eye in here just to see like what that would do. Like if I take this off, I'm still Captorez. This amulet's garbage. It's got dex. It's got good dex. But we could take this off. We could take this ring off and go. We could go Void Eye with our ring. And so I might try that to get some things rocking and rolling here. So let's go for, what is it, a Void Eye? Because that's going to give us a lot more links, link levels onto our Destructive Link. Which, how high does this go up? That's what I was going to look up here today. Let's look this up. Let's pull this over. Ta-da. We're here. I was going to look up. This is like my most visited website, by the way. The Mercenary subpage. It's my most visited website. Okay, I was going to look up Destructive Link and see how high the crit multi goes. Critical strike multiplier goes. So if we get this to level 21 corrupted, and then we put it in a Void Eye, it's like 50 plus crit strike multi. So it's 1% crit strike multi for every level over. Well, basically for every level. It's just 1% from level 1 all the way up as crit multi. So maybe we don't need to get this plus 5 levels. That doesn't seem like that's that big of a difference for damage wise. I think the damage the damage on this guy is going to come from hits can't be evaded, and then also... Also, I think we need... I need to come in here to the link. Okay, so I need these 2 passive points, right? These 2 passive points, and I probably need all this. I was going to grab this stuff for life. I'm also going to do an... what is it? Not an inspired learning? Not inspired learning. Unnatural... Natural instincts? Rolling my boat juice with ancient orbs, trying to get Comb's heart. No luck today? Oh, good luck, Morph. Hopefully it'll happen for you. I could also leave this recoup wheel. One of the things that I really like on my other Luminary is I've got 36% or 37% of damage taken as recouped as life. I really like that. They've added a lot, Morph. Like, this league, they're paying attention. Nobody should say GGG's not paying attention this league. I think I can actually drop all these passive points as well. This would be a single passive point for how many? This would be 4 passive points for 1, so that would give me 3 passives right there. So let's start popping off some stuff here on the tree. So we're going to refund. Wait, I don't think I have to do all that, right? Yeah, I can just grab this without using refunds. Okay, then we can refund these. Eventually, we'll probably go with a cluster jewel setup, but not now. Okay, we can do this, and then we can refund this. We can still go with some more refunds here. And this gives us a lot of passive points to play with. Yeah, that's a lot more passive points to play with. Okay, so now we got 8 passive points. So we're going to come up here for a chance to gain endurance charge when hit. We are going to... What's our... We just have no block. Oh, because we're not wearing a shield. That's right, because we're using Trepannin. So we're not going to emphasize block. But what we could do is we could still grab a bunch of these jewel nodes that we're right next to grab percentage life. So this would be 1, 2... This will take how many passives? 1, 2, 3 passives, 4, 5 passives, 6 passives. So for 6 passives, 7... Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3. That's already huge. That's 3. That's 4 jewel slots. Okay, let's get some jewels going here. Let's get some life. And what's our defenses like? We're at 64 for cold res now. So cold res is actually a problem. I can totally upgrade this helmet. This helmet is poo. Look at how bad that is. That's bad. It's got 80 life, but it's not great. Like, I've got some bad stuff in here. Look at this belt. Oh, the belt. I need it for the Dex and Int. Right? Because I lose everything if I pop this. Dex and Int. I'm pretty sure my Spectres will pop off. I don't know. Yeah, 146. So if I lose 32... Nope. I can lose the 32 Dex and Int. But I think the Spectres eventually will go up to 155. So I'm going to need some. Welcome, Cypher. Finally got aura stacking to a decent state. Nice. Congrats. Any chance we get to see the Cardinal in action tonight? That's the plan. That is the plan. The question is, do we want to use Destructive Link or Flame Link? That's my question for you today, Minas. Which one do you want to see? Flame Link or Destructive Link? You let me know, and we'll give it a shot. We can actually give it a shot even before we go do anything else, because I'm just looking for upgrades. So you can think on it for a moment. So now we could go with Censure, but if I go Censure, then I'm just giving a huge amount of boosts defensively to my... Merc, which I don't think we want to do yet. Okay, so let's get a belt. And let's get a belt that's going to give us life and cold res. Let's come over here. Let's look for the biggest belt that we can get. The biggest belt buckle that we can get. Oh, we could have done it this way. There you go. Any belt. Any belt. It's got life and cold resistance. And then what is Dex and Int? It's a suffix. But yeah, that makes sense. So suffix modifiers. Empty with a minimum of one suffix modifier. All right, let's go total life. 199 life for 15 seat. This is crazy. I bet if that was a Stygian Vise, that'd be like multiple div. Increase elemental damage with attack skills too. That's pretty cool. This is 44 cold res. And we could craft life onto this for 8 seat. Let's do it. Oh, but that person's not actually there? Well, that's just silly of me. What am I doing? How dare I talk to a person? There you go. 200. 200 is worth a div. 45C. 5C right here. 139. 139 with 40%. Flasks supplied have 7% increased. Wowee. Let's go with this. Hey, welcome, Nicholas. I'm at 4K life, 40,000 armor, and 85 all res. Hey, that sounds pretty good, Cypher. That's probably a lot tankier than you were yesterday, right? You probably actually really notice that in your character. Okay, so that's going to help out for life. We're over 7K life now. So the other things that we wanted to do was purchase 1 jewel, 2 jewel, 3 jewel, 4 jewel. Oh, and then we need another jewel over here for our... How much is instinct? 165. We're gonna go buy it. Here's Unnatural Instinct. Ta-da!
Wish I'd kept that one.
Last time we talked, I was 1980 life. Oh my goodness. So you've more than doubled your life. Nice. Okay, what else can we do with our tree? We can do a few things here. We don't have to go with all this extra res. Because once I hit these buttons, we're 87, 86, 86. So we're coming down this way. We don't have the fire one. No, we do have the fire one. So we could get rid of the fire one here. And get rid of lightning and cold here. So that's 3. So 1, 2, 3. That gives us 3 points. So that's right here. And then once we come through here, so we need 1, 2 more passive points, and then we'll have 3 open. So let's just spend the currency. Here you go. 1, 2, because we're going to spend these anyway. And then refund these 3. We're going to come back up here. Now we've got 1 extra passive point that we can spend. We already have Corrupted Blood. Cannot be inflicted on you. Is there anything else that we would want to do? Ooh, what about decreased damage from critical strikes? That sounds pretty good. And also eventually a bunch of life stuff, right? Yeah, I like the crit strike one. Also, we're going to come in here and start doing link effect. So let's do that. Come in here, grab the link. I like that we're using link, but then not actually. Have you thought about the new Zana's protection ring? Oh, somebody's been watching Nirox, huh? He just swapped over to that, right? 2 days ago? 3 days ago, Cypher? That's at least when I noticed on his POB that he swapped over to it. It's a ridiculous amount of stuff. The Zana's ring. It's quite good. If you get the right rolls on it for like life and elemental resistances can't be penetrated. But I want to say it was like 20 dev. Was the cheapest one that had just those 2 rolls on it. So it's pretty crazy. All right, so we've got this. Let's go grab some more life percentage. Life percentage jewels. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that we could roll +1 max or +2 max resistances on 2. I just saw it while looking for resist. Oh, here you go. This is okay. If you ever get notifications, if you ever get notifications of somebody delving super deep, this is the guy, Neurotox, right here. And Neurotox is the deep delver this league who's taking the first slot right now. And you can just go follow where he's at and look at his build. It's tough to get gear from, where is it? From where is it? Was it hour 18? What? Wait a second. Where did he go? Let's go to latest snapshot. There you go. What was his earliest? Was it day 2? Yeah, it's day 2. Like his gear on day 2 looks like league completion gear for most people. Like this is like a 30 div thing. This is a 30 div thing. These are all several div things. Steve is not the one who's pushing this league. This is Neurotox Light Girl right here. Neurotox, who I believe is usually a Hearthstone streamer. And this is his latest snapshot. He just swapped over to using this ring, Zana's Ingenuity, with 100% reduced extra damage from critical strikes, 12% increased life, 5 to all res, and elemental resistances cannot be penetrated. And when I looked at just 2 of those mods yesterday, it was ridiculous. Okay, but we're going to grab... we are going to grab some of these jewels right here, where damage recouped is life, that have maximum life on it. Maximum life, maximum increased life on any jewel. That's also got recouped, damage recouped as life. There we go. And we're going to go 7% maximum life. And then... oh, pretty cheap. Okay, we're going to grab these while these are cheap. Woo, there's 1. We're going to grab 4 of them, I think. Here's... what's actually the most? Yeah, these are all 100. Ooh, that one got sniped. Yeah, right away. Look at that. 6%. 110 C. I don't know if I've got... am I going to run out of C? I might have to turn some div into some C. Yeah, I think I got to turn some div. Okay, also I need some gold, which means we're going to need to go under the sea. But that's okay, because we're at a spot now where going under the sea feels a lot better. So this is 5% of damage. This is 6% of damage. So that's already 11% of damage recouped as life. And then this is another 30%. So we're already up to 41% of damage recouped as life. Is what we're sitting on. So that feels good. All right, let's come over here to charts. What kind of charts do we have here for some gold real quick? None? I'm just out of charts. Wait. Do I have a voyage ready? Oh, I kind of have... I have like a smattering of a voyage. So that's kind of nice. I probably could actually run a voyage. So we should do that for some gold.
There's chaos.
Oh, thank you, Kramer. But we're just looking for the clams. We're just looking for the gold.
There's chaos.
It's alright if we find something else, but ideally we're looking for the gold. Oh, that's a dead end over there. Alright, we're going to come this way. Give destructive link. Oh, yep, there's at least 1 gold pile. 2 gold piles. Now this is pod racing. There we go. Oh, there's craftable strong boxes down here. Interesting. I think this is everything over here. Yeah. The bathysphere! Get back to it! Alright, we just got 16,000 gold, so we have enough now to go and buy some more jewels. Which will then allow us to push further into the Atlas as we continue to test out and build out all of this different character. Okay, I'm very excited for tomorrow's video. I just got to say that. I'm making suggestions on mercs, and I am utterly stoked for it. All right, I've got... what do I have? I've got Divine Orbs. I want Chaos. What about 2? What if I give you 2? How's that? What if I give you 1? I'll put the word out.
I should raise my fees.
You should not raise your fees, Faustus. You're doing just fine. Your fees are doing just fine, buddy. All right, let's go grab. Yeah, these are much more like it now. 110. This is what I was buying yesterday on my other character. This is full price jewels right here. 1, 2. We can do another one here in 2 passive points. 3, and then I can get 1 more. I could go for melding of the flesh. We could do that. Let's go for 1 more. Where is it? It's right here. I'd consider that a win. All right, so now we're up to 8,300 life. This is going to help us a lot. And now we're going to go show Destructive Link Ambush boss play. The other thing we need to do is actually get a chest piece and a helmet. I want to say there's... isn't there a chest piece that grants frenzy charges? Body armor? Isn't that a roll? Isn't it like while you're in the presence of a pinnacle boss? No? No, because it's on body armor, so it wouldn't be that. I thought there's a frenzy charges. I thought there was a body armor that was good for frenzy stacking. That was rare. Is it Crusader? The other thing to do is to say implicit. Not sure about armor itself. There's frenzy charge on hit. Is it on hit? Frenzy charge on hit. Chance to grant. Chance to grant a frenzy charge. No, it's not nearby allies. That's not it. Gain frenzy charge. Every 15. Every second. Gain a void charge. Gain a frenzy charge. There we go. Bada boom! You nailed it, Morph. Gain a frenzy charge every 15 seconds. These are 1C. That's redonkulous. Okay, so then what's the other thing that we want? There's nothing that's going to be... These are body implicits, right? POEDB. Here we go. Let's go to POEDB and see about another implicit on... We want to reset. We want to go armor. Man, POEDB, why are you going so slow? Alright, items. You need duration of charges or it expires before a new charge stacks. That's fine. Because he's gaining a lot of charges from my specters. So this is just about maintaining charges, really. I don't think there's there's much else that we would want here, right? On a chess piece. Body armors. Not body armors. There we go. That's synthesis. I don't want synthesis implicits. Why am I finding this wrong? Body armors. Here we go. If I just click on... There we go. Click on any of these. You have consecrated ground around you while stationary? Oh, what about Explodey? Can we get Explodey? Huh. Yeah, this is right here. Gain a frenzy charge every such and such seconds. So that's Searing Exarch. So we could get an Explodey chest. I'm using Con Ground while stationary on my AG. Oh, that's smart. Okay, so let's look here. You have consecrated ground while stationary. Are there any like this? No? Oh, because this requires this requires a Crusader, right? So you can't have Crusader influence and go for Frenzy. So maybe we just do that. Maybe we just go for the consecrated ground, but that's more defenses. So many Well of Pinnacle boss. Because it's for every single one of the aura effects. It's really good. So let's see what else we could get for stationary. I don't think we can get Explode. Have a chance to explode. Enemies, I think it's physical. Nope, it's a chance. Enemies you kill have a chance. But that's the ascendancy. I think it's enemies have a chance to explode. Exploit? Explode. It's a Crusader prefix. Oh, so they occupy the same slot. Enemies you kill. Yeah. Okay, so we could do this. This could be good. Yeah, Cypher, you've nailed it right there. I think this is what we want. Enemies you kill have a chance to explode, and you have consecrated ground while you're stationary. I think that's pretty good. Hokey smokes, that's a lot of divines right there. Okay. Oh, I don't have the gold. I'm short by 100 gold. You're kidding me. By 100 gold. Okay, let's go run a map. Have you ever been short by 100 gold? I have. You sniped one for 55C? Sick, dude. It's pretty good news. Alright, pop everything, Mr. Blade Ambusher. Nice. Can I eat the lightning yet? I don't think I can quite eat the lightning. Yeah, the lightning hurts a little bit for me to eat it, but it's close. Okay, do I have enough? Not quite. Soon I'll have enough. Here you go. 1 or 2 more packs. There we go. I'm 100 gold short in real life every day. Hey, gaming is real life. It's just not face-to-face life, right? It's screen mediated.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Destructive Link. Actually cast a curse. Oh, he's got regen. That's why. Uh-oh. Does he have regen as well? Oh, both of my Spectres already died as well. Well, time to leave. This is why I need the Explodey. I like how tanky I am now, though. That feels pretty good. Alright, once we kill Ren... There we go. Suffering from success.
Like absolutely brutal.
Alright, now let's go back. Travel to hideout. Buy it. Boom. Okay. Oh, it's because of the base type. It's strength int. Oh, my science. Okay. I keep forgetting about that. We have to go with a Dex int shield. Or base. For the body armor. And whereas this is strength and int. So... Here you go. What we're going to do is we're going to do this again. This is int and strength, which is the same. 10 div. Well, we got the cheapest one out there. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Well, that'll be good for another Merc. We're going to go drop that in our Merc tab. Merc gear for another day. Hokey smokes. I mean, that's just... That's crazy. Yeah, we can't just use this. We can't use this because it's the same problem. Can't use this. Same problem. We could use this, but it's 10 div. Not spending 10 div on that. No way. No way. Okay. So other things that we need to do here to upgrade the damage. I think if we swap over to Flame Link, I think our damage might actually go up considerably. That's going to be funny. These next 3 levels, we're also going to get this. All right, let's go do a voyage. There's really only 19 available at the moment. That is the case. All right, let's do this. Look at what you can do with all these janky, levels. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't have another turn, so I gotta do this. Oh, I don't have another turn though. I don't think I can do this without another turn. Here you go. I have to at least do it this way. Right? This was the one I got yesterday. Cont Ground, 3% additional physical, 17% chance to explode. That's nice. Really nice. Okay, so now if I do this, and then I do this... No, I still don't think I can do it. I still don't think I have enough turns. So I need to have a turn right here. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta have another chart. What about this? Huh? Nope, not quite. It's still always going to end up as just one off. Okay, so I need another chart. I think I actually Exalt Slam the Conch Ground with the All Flame. Oh, that's pretty nifty then. All right, where's my dumps? Here's my dumps. Okay. All right, Minas, are you ready? We're going to try this. Where's the staff? The staff is gone? I think I gave you back the staff, right? Nope, I have the staff. Okay, we have the staff. We have the mercenary warrant for the cardinal. So we're going to go into a low-tier map. I don't have any more low-tier maps. I think I do over here in the guild. Yeah, see, we got low-tier maps. We're going here to a tier 2 map. I should have done tier 3, actually, because tier 3 strand. Do I have tier 3? Of course we have tier 3. Less accuracy, buffs expire. Fizz is extra damage. We ain't doing that. Let's go try to capture a mercenary by blowing ourselves up. No. No. Alright, let's go see if we can capture this guy. And the person who we're going to let go probably the Bloodletter or the Stormhand. I think probably the Bloodletter is who we're going to let go. So we got to take this stuff off. Those gloves are going to come in handy when we do a combatant. When we find a combatant or when we purchase a combatant, they'll come in handy. Do get on with it. Okay, we're going to dismiss. And we're going to go into the Strand. Alright, here's the Merc right away. Don't want to get spanked by an old-timer in a high-tier map? Right on. No, I don't want to get spanked by an old-timer. As an old-timer, I know what that's like. I have no interest. I have zero interest. Okay. Insufficient gold? Are you kidding me? This is what happened before. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to go run some charts. I need 6k gold. We're going to have to go find a chart here. Alright, there's our link. Is that my wife texting me? It is not. My wife and kids are the only ones who are allowed to break this sacred bond that we call streaming time together. Nope, not over there. I have more gold than I know what to do with. I do as well on my other account. My other account is like King's Marched Up and all that good stuff. But over here, I'm trying to just play when I'm streaming with you all. And so when I'm up at night with the baby, or up early before work, I'm over there playing on my other much higher level 95 character. I doubt we're going to get 3,000 gold out of this map, but we might find another chart or two. There we go. I love the music here in Strands. I think this is Lion Eye's Watch music, if I'm not mistaken. Lightning Mirage when hit doesn't seem to do much damage. We're doing okay here for defenses. Our defenses are up to what? 81, 80, 80? That's without using any of our flasks. So that's good stuff. It's nice to have so much gold for a change. Welcome, Patrick. It is nice. Most leagues, I feel like, a part of the end game strategy is like, all right, either buying gold rotas or figuring out some haphazard way of being able to push a little bit for solo gold. Not just for King's March either, but for these scenarios where you're trading so much, so often. Which I feel like having, you know, having multiple different characters that you're going to want to build out, basically, because you're using multiple mercenaries, and so you can gear out multiple people for multiple different setups. I think there's more precedent and more need for more gold than ever before. I should basically just be able to intuitive link AFK right here, right? Because the blades and the traps should cover this one zone. Not quite. There we go. Oh, thanks for the music, by the way, that you sent. The Cassius song. That was pretty funny. Alright, please be some good golds.
There's chaos.
There's chaos. A little bit of gold? Yeah, nowhere close up to 3k. Not even 2. Look at that. Look at that. A Blight Tier 3 map. Oh my. So we got one chart. Alright, well we can use that one chart. To come back in and hire another Cardinal. Also, part of the reason why I'm fine for gold, and maybe you all are also experiencing this as well, like why we're fine for gold at this stage, is because we've probably spent just like a play session or two just going under the sea. And I haven't done that with us on stream, because all we've been doing is basically hunting mercs. So maybe I do that, right? Alright, will we find clams? You've entered the fathomless depths? No, I haven't. What? What just happened? Did you see that? I clicked on the bathysphere and I came back here to the Sovereign. It's kind of weird. Alright, it says go up this way. Oh, not scarabs. Not scarabs and stacked decks. No, not essence monsters. But maybe there is something. Ooh, something.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. Thanks, Jack. There should be gold right here. From the clams! Show me the clams! Any clams? Nope, sunken opulence, though. I don't want a divine orb! I don't want a divine orb. I want... Oh, that's funny. I wanted some gold. Okay, we're a couple thousand away. But did we get something that we can plan a voyage with now? That's the question. I don't think we got another corner piece. These are the same number of corner pieces as what we had. Yeah. Okay, let's drop off some of this gear. Merc gear. Merc gear here. Merc gear here. Oh yeah, the gloves. Gloves will be good. Merc gear. Do. Oh, not to forget to gamble for items. Yeah, I gambled for too many items. That was some of my problem through the campaign. Okay, let's look for charts. Chart gold, 30. Where's the area level? Max is like 75. Min is like 70. There's no golds? Chart golds? No? No? What am I doing wrong here? Maybe there's no chart golds. Yeah, there's no chart gold for this low. Oh, it's heist contracts, that's why. Why was it going for... Why was it going for... Huh, there we go. That was weird. Alright, this is 630 gold. We're going to spend some gold on a couple of multiple angled pieces here.
I'd consider that a win.
I'd consider that a win. There we go. So now we can hopefully run those charts. And then upon running those charts, go back in, fight the guy, fight the cardinal. He'll probably smack us. I have to tell her to chart the area, right? Yeah, there we go. So he'll probably smack us. That's fun that we already dropped a divine today, but we're not interested in the divine. We want... Oh, it's nice to get the message in the bottle, but that's not what we're looking for right now. That's not what we're all about. We're all about finding the clams. Where are the clams, Mr. Krabs? Oh my goodness. Alright, well, time to just warp our way out of here. It's only while we're jumping to all these other zones that we find all this good stuff. We found a divine and a bottle without attempting to. And again, I guess that's just the nature of RNG, isn't it? Oh man, I was really hoping this would be clams. Where's the clams? No clams. The clams are going to be over here out of reach, aren't they? Nope, no clams over there anyway. No clams. Alright, last one before we just take a voyage and hopefully find some clams. Alright, pointing to the right. Sunken loot, but no clams. Maybe? Nope. No clams. Bummer. Alright, well, let's plan a voyage. This is how we're going to do this. That's how we're going to do that. 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 This is how we're going to do this. What else are we going to do here? I can actually do this as a dead end. Nope. Can't do that as a dead end, not with two of these. There we go. Alright, begin voyage. Let's see how bad this is to find gold.
There's chaos.
I don't want chaos right now, Kramer. All we are looking for is the gold. Well, I'm taking some damage here. I don't want to die here. Am I going to die here? I might actually die here. We really need hits can't be evaded. Look at that. 2 of my specters are already dead. That's not good. AG's taking quite a bit of damage here. Oh, there we go. Gold piles. Gold piles. Now this is pod racing.
This is pod racing.
There we go. We wanted some gold, yeah. We got some gold. Now we just leave, yeah. Alright, so we're going to test the Cardinal next. If that Cardinal's expired already, then we'll buy another one. We're going to make it happen. Oh my. Give him Destructive Link. Go hit something. Hit something with your traps. There we go. Boy, that explodey chest will really come in handy down here. Right? Oof. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, what's up?
There's chaos.
Come on in. What's up, bud? Yeah, bud?
Today, I'm to let you go package.
You may watch one, and then you need to come tell me what was in it.
Why tell you
Yeah, you gotta tell me the story of what happened in that episode. Okay? That's the deal. Good luck with the Cardinal. Tried 2 infamous ones, and they felt like ruthless characters. I mean, we've already tried one Cardinal in the campaign. It didn't feel good. But we didn't try it with the Grey Judgment, so we're going to try it.
There's chaos.
Why am I clicking on things again? Out of habit, that's right. Out of serial habit. Why not oatmeal habit? Everyone has cereal habit, why not oatmeal habit? Pirate's Journal. Oh, there's the boss. There's the boss right there. Filth Scrabble. Throw down your traps, buddy. Filth Scrabble drops a whole bunch of gold when you kill him. So it'd be kind of nice to kill him. But he also hits like a truck. At least for my character, it does. We're getting him down, though. Is it 40,000 is what he drops? We're at 40,000 right now. So let's see what he drops. Okay, this is definitely less consistent for endurance charges than going Enduring Composure. It is definitely different. It's definitely less. That's a lot of sulfur. So he drops the sulfur, not the gold, okay. So it's like 40,000 sulfur is what he drops. 40,000 something. Yes. I'm sure. Oh, he's got a haste aura and a life regen. I should have run away from this guy. Yeah, he's never gonna die. And he's got haste, so if something else shows up, it's like the perfect storm of Soul Eater or something. And this guy. Yikes! They did a good job with the moon landing thing. They did a good job with that. Making it feel like, oh no, it's coming. Is it here yet? Hooray, get back too. Okay, travel to our hideout. Hey, the strand is still there. Alright, so let's go try this Cardinal out. Let's go get instantly blasted by this Cardinal. I mean, let's totally take this guy out. This is totally going to go good, right? See, he actually hurts when he hits. Oh, he hurts us as the player. I want to say it was when he got low HP that he killed us last time. I don't know if they have rage mechanics. Like, nothing on the wiki says they have rage mechanics. But sometimes it feels like they have enraged mechanics. Ooh. Like there. Our mercenary got dropped below half health. With a single hit. There we go. There's the AG getting half chunked. You think it's worse than the charlatan? Oh, morph. Now that's... What I want to do with all of these little mini videos that we're going to make and micros showcasing all the different mercs is I want to like stack like the good ones and stagger them with the bad ones. And then I'm going to save the flaming charlatan for the last video and we'll release that and be like, and now the mercenary we've all been waiting for. Think speed is their biggest weakness. Haste plus onslaught. Needed for him for sure. All right, well, here we go. We've got the Cardinal. We're going to give him the Gray Judgment. He can't equip it. Because why? Because I don't have weapons. So I need to go and get some Regret Orbs. So that way we can swap over and do that. Orbs of Regret. See you. Be seeing you.
All in order.
All in order.
You know.
We got 40,000 money now. We're like, we're rich. Okay, when are you going to give me these regrets here? Faustus. Faustus. It's crazy people are paying 200 divs for charlatans. I don't know if... people might be listing them. I don't know if anybody's paying for them. Right? Okay, wait. Who's wearing a unique amulet right now? Do I do amulets? No, because Blade Ambusher is using amulet. He's not using rings. So we'll take these rings off of her. Oh, you can take items off even when the Ascendancy is no longer equipped or given. It's not just that the item poofs. I like that. That is good quality of life. That's a very good quality of life. I just thought the items poofed. Which, I mean, that's what they used to do for AG, so... Alright, so we're going to refund... Mina, is there any other unique that you want him using? Also, I think they convert Fizz to Fire. So Fizz to Fire conversion, Rare Gloves would be nice. Okay, so then we're not going to use... We are going to use boots. Because we're going to give him... Can he wear the action speed boots? I don't think he can. Yeah, he's strength in. So he can't wear the Foulborn 7-League Step. So he can't use those. I think for right now we're going to refund the belt slot. Even though that bricks his belt. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to spend this back over here. Big slow attacks, so anything that gives tons of crit chance and attack speed. Well, crit chance is going to be fine, right? Because we're using Trepannin and Destructive Link. We are going to make him crit every single time. He is going to crit. Every time he attacks, he crits. Every single time. So if we just want attack speed... Okay, attack speed. So Rage. The Rage on hit gloves that we've got, right? I like that I made this whole cage so that way I couldn't exit out of here and people couldn't just run around the hideout when they come in here to trade. And sometimes it blocks me out. Okay, we want Eat a Soul. Or we want the Rage on hit. That's what we want. We want the Rage on hit.
Do not hesitate.
Do not hesitate. Oh, he can't wear. Can't wear the Evasion Rage on hit gloves. Oh, Oh my gosh. This is so much gear that we have to buy. Oh, but can he wear the strength in it? He can wear the chest piece. He can wear the chest piece. So that's something.
We live in his light.
We live in his light. Alright, so if this guy's amazing, because he has screen-wide clears and he keeps himself and us alive, it's just the chest piece. A power hammer can be expended to call down additional hammers to either side of the slam. Holy Strike. He's like Fizz as extra random element. Yeah, and then Lightning. What about... Do we take rings off? No, we've got rings and amulets. I mean, both of these have maximum frenzy charges, which is attack speed.
Blessed are we.
Right? Or he's a befuddled old man that takes a nap between acquiring new targets. Maybe he is. Didn't most people use Ramira's Banquet with holy hammers? What's Ramira's? That's a ring, right? Physical attack damage leeches mana. Gain a power charge on non-critical strike. Lose all power charges on critical strike. Global critical strike multi. Ugh. No thanks. That doesn't sound good. Okay, let's give him a shot now. Let's go look at how bad he is in the Blood Aquas. The famous testing zone. It's either Elder or it's the Blood Aquas. Those are my testing zones. Okay, so far the Spectres are what's killing things. Oh, did I invite him? I didn't invite him. I'm an idiot. Bow, bow, bow. I am a big giant idiot. Okay. Let's go invite.
Lord has it. His grace restores me.
His grace. Now let's try it. Yeah, I'm not Flame Link right now. We're trying Trepannan for the moment. We might swap over. But we'll see. Okay, if we could get him to use that giant hammer slam all the time, he could be good. I don't think he's going to use that giant hammer slam all the time. See, sometimes he hits and he doesn't actually kill everything with it. And this is a level 61 zone. It's not very promising, right? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We would want to stack like a bunch of flat damage on him. That's what we would want. But him hitting things in Blood Aquas and not killing things, that does not bode well. You should get the passive that shares your charges with him. Are you talking about the link charges? The link charge sharing? We might do that. But even still. I don't even dare use like a red map. This is just going to be a blue map. Okay? Just a blue. We're going to go into a nice easy strand, okay? Nice easy chill strand with our cardinal. All right, we're going to do I even bother replacing the cardinal? Replacing Tom the Ambusher? I don't even think so. I think I remove the Tom the Ambusher from this so that way the Ambusher doesn't take any heat from this. All right, how does he do farming? Oh, here we go. Harvest. He's got nice coverage with the Holy Hammers.
Now this is
Okay, he's able to kill rare mobs. 3 or 4 hits. Primal Clutch Craw. Maybe we do the lightning damage as lucky. Do Perkle's Toe on him. Scale up a whole bunch of lightning damage. It's not great, but he is actually getting kills. Anything that moves is like too fast for Cardinal. For him to catch up. So things that are standing still, he's good at. I like the bell sound. I like the bell sound of his hammer hitting. Ding, dong, ding, bing, bing, bong, dong. Ding, dong. Okay, let's see how he handles the betrayal. Here's the assassin. Bing, bong, dong. Okay, decent.
Death is not the
I think his single target is better than his clear.
Then it is something.
I think. Am I wrong? There's lots of rares in here. Lots of rares and magics in here. Bing, bong, dong, ding dong. I need to be wearing my bell MTX. I mean, the fact that he's critting every time.
I just can't
Now this is hard racing.
honor the way. I must confess. Take your price.
I guess the 300% increased damage from the staff isn't worth too much of anything. I mean, what's it increasing is the question. 300% increased of what? Right? Like, what's his flat damage? He's already got Wrath.
Choose to fight, if you dare.
Right? But what's his... Let's see how he does against this a level 71 Merc. Bing, dong, bing, ding, bing. Okay, he at least is consistent in his usage of skills. I don't see the Cardinal spamming a whole bunch of other skills. Right? So... At least he isn't summoning totems or casting mortar. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? At least he's doing something of his skill order. And I think because he's got what is this? Multi-strike on Purity? So the Purity guys that he's summoning, they're smacking things too. I think that's some of the AoE. But I think the clear that we're experiencing from him right now is the chance to explode. I think that's what we're experiencing. Like when he hits something and then something adjacent to it dies, I think that's the explode chance going off. I don't think that's his damage. I think that's the chess piece carrying. Right? Bing dong, dong bing. Bing dong wang wong. Bing bong. Hey, what's up, Toby? Welcome, welcome.
Get a warrior. I choose.
No. Whoa, I on the
All right, we're level 82. Here we go. What were we doing with these passive points? I think we were grabbing link skills. Yeah, the link buff effect is okay. I mean, we don't really care too much about the crit chance because we're already giving him 100% crit chance with Trepanian. Bing, bong, ding, bing. Look at this. Look at his AI. He can't figure out what to hit. There's hundreds of targets, buddy. Pick one. Anything. Oh my goodness. Just smack the pack. This is why we need a command, an order that says charge or something. Some sort of aggressive predator-like command like what minion dealers have. What minion users have. Bing bong, ding, bing. We're about to call the Cardinal the Donald Trump build. A lot of people like to say bing bong. A lot of ding dong. A lot of people playing Path of Exile. A lot of people talking. A lot of people talking about the Cardinal. A lot of people talking about his holy hammer. I have a holy hammer. I use it. Yikes. Bang bong. I mean, this is bad. This is a tier 3 map. Breach with Explodey. He couldn't make up his mind about what he wanted to hit, if he was going to hit anything. His single target is better than his clear. And that's with an Explodey chest to help him with the clear. Right? That should be an indictment. That's the indictment right there. The indictment is that the chest piece killing things is doing more damage than him hitting things. I know it's not much, but spamming a spell makes a merc attack what you attack. Do they have kind of that old SRS kind of feel to them? Because what I'm doing is spamming the curse and pretending like that's working. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's working. We could do lightning damage can freeze but not shock. We could do 3 dragons on him. Cardinal animation speed is too slow. This is not 2016 PoE. Also, his moves are too slow. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's his animation timing. Right? But Cardinal looks bad.
I greet you once again.
Cardinal looks really bad. I'm sorry, Mina. Cardinal looks bad. Okay, I'm going to give you back your Grey Spire. There we go. It's in warrants. Mina, your Grey Spire is back where it belongs. I'm going to take off the stuff that we put on this Cardinal. Fennec the Devoted. Everybody say goodbye to Fennec. Where's a trumpet? Where's a trumpet? I have a drill. Everybody say goodbye to Fennec. Fennec the Devoted. Dismiss.
I return to my pilgrimage.
Yeah. Yeah, return to your pilgrimage. See ya, buddy. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, here's rings back. Time to go to the old folks' home. Yeah. That's sad. I feel bad for the folks at the old folks' home if they got to deal with Fennec. Yikes! Okay, so now let's go back in and fix... Do we want to fix our Ascendancy? I've still got another Ascendancy point to go get at some point. If we're going to go back to using our Blade Ambusher... then we need to fix our Ascendancy. There we go. I like Tom the Madman. All right, let's bring back the image of Tom the Madman. He's back. Woo-wee! Tom the Madman is back. All right, what do we want to do for one more passive? Just go for Oath of Fealty. Go to Loyal Bodyguard. Go all the way to bestowed knighthood. Your mercenaries taunt. What's up? You may. How'd your episode go, dude? Good. What happened?
Okay, so apparently
He got to watch a Power Rangers episode.
apparently the Silver Raider it actually a bad day, right? I saw because I was confused because one episode, the Silver Raider was fighting the Raider, but another episode he was helping the Raider. But it all makes sense now because doing a bad guy was in the actual, in genuine body who in the actual owner of the Silver Ranger, they used to be separate, but then the new bad guy, made their body be together.
Yeah.
And then Timer, apparently the Red Ranger, had to fight Druid just to make him pull back to Gentleman for a bit so they can jack him and free Gentleman. And then the body with the shepherd.
Yeah.
And then the bad guy, at the very end, the big boss said, apparently the energy did not move with anybody. The energy only born and when people more, and they born to the energy, and it goes through. Right? Say I was really bad, okay, when I was bad, and I born into it, and I did born to an energy, and then I turned it home. But it was really confusing because, I did it now.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You have to apparently, although you have a good guy in your body, you should do more. But what doing didn't have in his body, he turned it even more.
Oh.
We do have the Silver Ranger and the Silver Energy and apparently a dog in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see only bad guy, but Daddy, not any kind of energy. You can't move to it. But if he did all the energy, that one energy, the dog one, he made all the energy going to. We have all the power. All the way.
So his objective is to try and get all of the energems then. Because if he gets all the energems, then he can defeat the Power Rangers.
2, 1, yeah, and the way the other pit, although you have no way to do that back. If although energy, or just together one energy,
Yeah.
you can't make that. You can't rewrite time. One power you can't rewrite time, and they break it for me. You do have the power.
Yeah. Well, thanks for telling me, bud. You can go build Legos, and then go tell Big Brother I want to talk to him. Okay, so we want to push into the Atlas. I think that Destructive Link. I don't know. At least on this Blade Ambusher, I don't know if Destructive Link is the play. Yep, the play might be to go like shield plus wand or shield plus one-hander to be able to push further. But we're going to try this, okay? We're going to try Tom in a tier 12 map. Once we get there, we have to do a tier 13 first. We have to do a tier 13 Bramble. Oh, Maven progress. She's already ready to fight? Here we go. Sorry, Kirak. Let's go fight the invitation and see how we do. See how bad it goes. Okay, we also needed to make some notes about what we thought about the Cardinal. Okay, are you reading a book? Okay, so you can play with Big Brother upstairs if you'd like. That's where Big Brother is hanging out with Pippin right now.
We have to stay in the window.
I know, so that's where you can play.
I have to do my movie, please. My movie.
We just don't want the dog to eat your Legos, bud. Okay? Yeah, good point. See, he's got power charges galore. He's got frenzy charges, +2 max. He's got 3 power charges, 5 frenzy charges. Oh, this guy's got regen on him. I think hits cannot be evaded is going to make a huge deal, because how many of these hits are not even making an impact? Like, you can see the HP bar's not moving from time to time. Blades are floating around him, but they're not taking damage. So maybe Destructive Link is still viable for this particular Merc type. Maybe it is still viable. Is there another one? Nope, there's not another one. Okay. So now we can go here. Oh, we could go this way and do a tier 9. Let's do a tier 9. We gotta complete it anyway. Let's come over here and do a tier 9. There we go. And that should open up a tier 10 for us as well. Alright, here's Vault. Ooh, there's the Merc right away. Right through the center. Alright, who's the Merc? Sanguimancer, Boiling Blood, Storm Call of Traths. Ooh, she's got 5 links on her. More Duration, Conk Effect, Dot Multi, Fizz is Extra, and Brutality. Oh, so that's Fizz is Extra with Brutality bricks it. And then Greater Brutality. That's a bummer. What's her level? Level 76? Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, let's go hit the levers. Lever. Where's the lever, please? Is it just me, or does the Envoy have main character syndrome, where he just keeps talking even though nobody else is talking to him? Is that kind of main character syndrome? Or what we used to just call narcissism? He's monologuing! That's how you can tell he's a supervillain. See, look, all of those blades that just passed through him did no damage. Some of those did damage. I think getting hits cannot be evaded. It will be big. It will be quite the big. Alright, we gotta go over here, hit this lever. Is there one more lever we gotta hit? I don't think so. I like the damage we're dealing when we're hitting. It's quite cool. Let's grab a chart so that way we can get some more goals. I think that's what we do after we get hits can't be evaded, is we basically finish out the Atlas and then we go under the sea for a little bit, get a whole bunch of gold, so that way all these different mercs that we want to test out, we can test out inside the Elder. Here's a question for you. Alright, where do you think is the best place to showcase and test different mercs? I think Elder is one of them, because that shows good bossing. It also shows a little bit of clearing, because there's so many different mobs that spawn. They're forced spawned in the Elder zone. Where else? Just doing like generic dunes or something like that. Dunes with Breach, Abyss, Beyonders. That'd probably be a decent thing to do. Just to showcase what clear for any given merc looks like. This is not great,
Now this is pod racing.
but we got it done. So that was what, tier 9? That was only tier 9. That wasn't a tier 12. This is unique bosses are possessed. Ooh, spooky. Oh, the core boss? No, 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 no. We're not doing that. No, 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 no. We're not fighting Malachi while he's possessed and he can slam me. Crater? Crater is the one with the firestorm of pelting, right? I think that's here. The classic. Fast AF Toxic Sewer and Strand and Atoll. We could do Strand and Atoll to show just like speed clear. Straight line linear. Not a bad suggestion. Oof. Taking some damage. Oof. Oh, did Tom die? Tom died, and that's why I died, because I was linked. Because I don't have the your mercenary's death, you no longer die. That's why I was like, wait, why did I die all of a sudden there? That's weird. Why did I die all of a sudden? Because our merc died. That's why. Fizz is extra fire. Yikes. Maybe it's because his fire... What's his fire res? Yeah, 30%. His fire resistance... His fire resistance is not good. Not good at all. So that would be why he died. You'd think this should be an area where his traps should actually be just having a great time blowing everything up. There you go. Small confined areas. There we go. Hit everything. Oh, he's hexproof. Joy. Well, you're not culling strike proof, buddy. Oof. Yikes, crystals. Alright, let's drop our portal here. And then when we die, I mean when we fight this boss... Oh, is the Maven also messing with us? No, no, Maven's just influenced here. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill her. Maybe? Maybe we'll be able to kill her. It's going to take a second. My specters are dying pretty regularly. Is blood magic really worth it over giving the merc extra auras? I am open to other ideas. But besides for purity, what else should we be running on this guy? Haste doesn't matter. We've already confirmed that yesterday, that our trap throwing speed is actually good enough. There's time where our merc is actually not doing anything because he's got enough traps out. See this? He's not doing anything right now. He's actively not casting. That's a problem. Right? Like when he's just standing here, it's a problem. But I don't think we want him to lose action speed. I don't think that's any way, shape, or form the case. Is he about to die? There we go. Down he goes. So blood magic for the extra life is pretty nice. But now that Tom is actually taking damage because he He's actually in a spot where some of his low resistances actually matter. Which we could fix some of that with helms. Right? Or even a chest piece. But yeah, his damage. His damage is not good. I'm trying to think what else we can do for his damage. For Destructive Link. Otherwise, it might be time for us to try another merc. Maybe we go with another merc. Is anybody ready for another merc if we try another merc? Does anybody have a preference for which merc to do next? I'm going to write some notes here with the Cardinal while you all give your ideas. I think we already said some things about the Cardinal, no? No, not yet. Not yet. Stormhand, Winter Deacon. No, we did. We did. That was the Winter Deacon. And now, here we go. The Cardinal. The Cardinal. In maps, he was 81. He used Holy Hammer. He also had Purity. Of... What's the physical one? It's not Purity of Wrath. Herald of Purity. There we go. Herald of Purity. Purity of Herald. Herald of Purity. The notes on him was... Seemed like his AoE clear was carried by Explodey Chest rather than his own damage. Better single target than clear, but still not great. Used the Judgment Staff. What was the Judgment Staff called? Did you already take it out of here? Nope, the Grey Spire. Used the Grey Spire Judgment Staff for testing. There we go. Alright, so I would put him, the Cardinal. We also need for mapping, I guess. Tiers for mapping. Tier list of mapping. Mercs. Clear. And then tier list of mapping mercs. Single target. I would say this guy was here with Holy Hammer. Holy Hammer! Holy Hammer, Batman. I'd say this guy's here. I would say the Blade Ambusher. Where do we have the Blade Ambusher with Blade Trap? I would say he's much better up here. I'd say he's best with this. I would say the Stormhand. The Stormhand with Arc. She's pretty good. Her single target was pretty bad. But her clear was pretty good. So she is what? She's a Stormhand with Arc. I would say she had much better clear than the Blade Trapper. Arc. But I would say she had worse single target. Right? As we continue to test the various mercenaries. Okay, what's another mercenary we want to test? Let's come over here. What other mercenaries do we have on our tests? Storming Zealot using Disintegrator. We tested, wasn't impressed with his AI. The Cardinal, we weren't impressed. Others that we would like to try. Let's go back to our list of mercenaries. Mercenary. Earthshaker. There's the two-hander swinger. The Eruptor. The Ripper. The Smolder Strike. The Striker. Heavy Strike of Vulnerability. The chance to hit with vulnerability. Is that better than Bone Shatter? He uses one-handers. Interesting. So he picks 2 of these. So you could go Determination. You could do Vol, Ancestral Warchief, and Determination. With Heavy Strike of Vulnerability. It's got a 20 to 54% chance to deal double damage. That could be good. That could be very good. It's too bad we can't do no-hander on him. And do Heavy Strike, no hands. Go Face Breakers. Vigilant Strike gives Fortify, right? Yeah. I wonder how often he actually hits. Kind of want to try this guy. Has anybody tried a Striker? Has anybody in chat tried a Striker yet? Enduring Cry shares endurance charges with me, right? Yeah, and to nearby allies. So we could gain endurance charges from that. Give him the shield with the +1 totems. He can't use a shield. He's got to go one-handed mace, one-handed axe. Good thought, Polymer. Good thought. Okay, so let's try a Striker. Let's try it. Here we go. I've made my decision. We're going to try a Striker. We're going to aim for a Striker that's got Enduring Cry. And what else? Ancestral Warchief and Determination. Its full melee guy does single target, 5+ mobs, and felt awful. But maybe I had bad links. Okay. Faster attacks, greater cooldown recovery, increased area of effect, second wind, and multiple totems. I wonder if they're totems, because we've seen this before on the oh, where are my notes? We've seen this before on the Storming Zealot. No. On the Flaming Charlatan. We've seen this before on the Flaming Charlatan, that it seems like he just tries to use his totems too frequently. Like he doesn't trust for them to actually be around. Having extra strike targets could help. Well, yeah, and we've got Rage on hit gloves, so we could make this guy hit hard and hit fast. Do they always have Vigilant Strike? I guess we're just going to have to test. What's Bone Shatter like? Attack enemies with a forceful melee strike that also hurts you. Successive uses will raise the damage dealt both to you and to enemies. Stunning an enemy with the strike releases a damaging pulse. Requires a mace, scepter, axe, or staff. But this is the trauma one. So what sort of one-handed... We just look for a one-hander that's got a bunch of flat, right? Because the attack speed's going to solve itself either with our gloves that are going to give Soul Eater or with the gloves that are going to give Rage on hit. Let's try Bone Shatter. Let's try adding in Bone Shatter. Let's try it. Bone Shatter. Bone Shatter! I really wish all the supports for each of these were listed with them, right? Like when we click on Bone Shatter, Tell me what it's supported by. All right. What do we want here? Melee splash, maim, multi-strike. What about faster attacks? What about brutality? Would be fine. Brutality on this guy would be fine, actually. Greater strike distance. What about that? Greater strike distance. Greater strike distance. Okay, we're starting to get up in price. Up to 5C now. Greater faster attacks. What about that? Okay, we're down to 25 of these guys. What else can they do? Multi-strike. Greater melee physical damage. Greater strike distance. Greater fortify. Greater multi-strike. Faster attacks. Greater brutality. Cooldown recovery. Greater ironwood. Increased area of effect. Multiple totems. That looks to be about as good as it's going to get. I think that's about as good as it's going to get here. Watch him just absolutely destroy us. Alright, let's go into... Crikey. I need to actually collect low-tier maps. Crikey. Do I want to go into cells? I think I don't. I think I want to fight in open areas. I think that's what we want to do. Okay, he's got all his stuff. We're going to go in. We're going to try and get this guy. Get your crits going, buddy. There we go. Get your crits going. I think whoever it was yesterday in chat called it. I think he's got a limit of traps that he can have out. Right? And whenever his number of traps are out, even if they're active and spinning, he doesn't throw more traps. I think I've lost so many KB mercs because they cast greater KB and one-tap me the frame the fight starts. This is partially why, like, your question about is blood magic worth it? Like, I just want a huge life pool and a bunch of defensive. Like, here, hit me with this stuff. Hit me with this stuff. I just want the endurance charges. Anything that's not going to kill me, please do hit me so I can have endurance charges. I should go back to Enduring Composure because that was guaranteed endurance charges. Alright, we don't care about the boss, but I think it... Nope, it doesn't circle. I don't think mercs can appear in boss rooms. I haven't seen one yet. Has anybody else? I have not seen that happen yet. If the boss has its separate room, then I have not seen a merc appear there yet. I suppose instead of the phasing flask, I could be using some armor flasks. And instead of the life flask, I could be doing that as well. I suppose that's a possibility. There we go. Sandy seabed. I blocked mercs so I don't see them at all. Oh man, bummer. You're missing out on all the fun, Patrick. So that's why you're hanging out with me? You're like, I don't want to see any of the mercs. Let Iron see all the mercs. Iron can enjoy all the mercs he wants. Well, thank you for your sacrifice. It is duly noted. If I drop a mirror fighting a merc, would you reconsider it? Whoops. Oh, this was the end of this zone. Okay. I didn't realize that Forbidden Woods made a giant dead-end circle area thing. Apparently it's got these little pockets. I thought it looped. What do I know? I'm actually getting hit. Hit them back, Tom. Hit them back. Alright, once we put up the new Merc, once we successfully capture the new Merc, then we will put up on screen, right next to moi, the new Merc. But here you go. Here's the Striker.
What's it going to be?
What's it going to be? Rukthar or Nick? He's gonna one-shot me, isn't he? He is 100% gonna one-shot us. He does not have a travel skill. He's got the physical Aegis aura, which I think is helping him. Oh, thanks for the sub, R2. Welcome, welcome to the G3 fam. Yeah, I think the physical Aegis aura, I think it is making a difference. I need to, like, keep him inside the traps that go off. Keep him inside the traps. Keep him inside the traps. Keep him inside the traps. Keep them inside the traps. Keep throwing your traps. I mean, thankfully, because of the Sunbelt, or Sundust, or whatever, we don't have to actually have them walk over the traps anymore. That was such a good call. That belt's a lifesaver. Okay, so I have one frenzy charge. But my Merc is he's maintaining his frenzy charges. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, his one hit got me down to about half health. So we do not want him to hit us. See what I'm saying about rage mechanics? I think they have rage mechanics. See, he tried to hit me there. No, no, no. Nope. 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 You're not allowed to hit me, sir. Keep hitting. Keep hitting, critical buddy. This is a nice little zone for us to walk around in circles. I like it. Traps was my favorite build ever. What sort of traps? Okay, once we get him down to 10%, he should just Culling Strike. There's a Marylines. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Soon, 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 soon. Soon, soon, soon. And then we'll be able to test this guy. Okay, what one-handers do we want to use with this guy? Do we want to use the Jack and the Savagery? I think the Jack was about the bleeding guy. This guy's not bleeding. This guy's about heavy hits, not bleeding. Keep him over here. So we want just like Rebuke of the Vol, right? Rebuke of the Vol is big giant hits. But that'd be Brutality would be brick, right? Rebuke of the Vol. But Rebuke of the Vol I think has like the highest amount of damage that can be rolled on one-handers, right? Seismic before it was cool. Nice. All right, so we have an eruptor. Wait, not an eruptor. What do we have? We have a striker? Yeah, we have a striker. He's eye level 83. He seems to use Vigilant Strike a lot. He doesn't have a gap closer, so maybe that's one of the things that we'll actually want to look for, is we'll actually want to look for one that has Leap Slam. But hopefully he wouldn't use it too much, right? Okay, so this one does not have Brutality on him. No, he does have Brutality on his War Chief. With multiple totems. I didn't notice that he had two totems out as we were fighting him. Did anybody else? I didn't see that. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. We've invited this guy. Let's look for one-handers. What's our... We have weapons equipped, right? Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so we could just look for, like, big, hard-hitting, one-handed rares. We could do that. Alright, so... One-handed... He can... Does he not do swords? I don't think he does swords. He does axes or maces. So, mace. Any one-handed mace? Any one-handed mace. And let's do... we don't care about... We just want, like, physical damage. But we don't care about increased attack speed. Okay, so the fastest one-handed hitting stuff that's worth a mirror is 718. 585 is worth a div. Okay, so in the 550s range is a one-handed axe. Or a one-handed mace. One-handed axe... Oh, that's a lot higher. 912. Axes are because their attack speed is so much higher. Yeah. Interesting. On's Might, maybe? Let's take a look. Let's look at On's Might. Oh, this is a sword. He can't use a sword. We got to use an axe or we've got to use a mace. So let's go back to axes. One-handed axes. Let's go to 200C total. And let's look at the biggest, giantest, biggest physical damage hit. 215 to 550, 43. These are all a div. Okay, what about maces? 455. Mace. A div. 585. 55. Here's something for 55C. Let's grab it. That's cheap-ish. Is it cheapish? It might be sheepish.
I'd consider that a win.
These are all a div. Oh, the Colonnaeus Malus Auric Mace. The Breath of the Council? That'd be increased elemental damage. We're not interested in doing any elemental damage. Yeah. These are all one div. Here's one for 50C. But this is not nearly so much physical, right? It's because of the attack speed? Attack speed's alright. We'll do it for 50C. We'll do it. We're pulling The trigger. Now we're gonna try and equip him with the 2 maces, and it'll be like he needs to have an axe. He can't use 2 maces.
What now? Whatever gets the job done.
All right. So we've got maces. We're gonna give him some gloves. Merc's gears. So he gets rage on hit. We could do the eat a soul when you hit a rare unique. But we're not going to do that quite yet. We can give him the boots, so he drops shocked ground. Can he wear armor ES? He's just strength. Oh, he can wear this. Let's go. Okay, so he can wear the conk ground boots. He cannot wear these gloves because they're evasion based. He can wear Wake of Destruction. So I need some gloves that have got rage on hit that are strength based, that are armor based. 0 ES, 0 evasion, gloves that are rage on hit. Gain 1 rage on hit with attacks. Ooh, what's the unique? While a unique enemy? While a unique enemy... Wait, which one is it? Is it while there's a unique enemy? No, it's just gain 1 rage on attack hit. Gain 1 rage on attack hit. There we go. Sheesh. All right, we found it. Attacks have a chance to cause bleeding. Hits have 31 chance to ignore enemy physical damage reduction. That sounds like that could be good. Let's do that. Fire exposure could be good if we were doing Flame Link. Alright, there we go. So now we've got Rage on hit. We've got Explodey. We've got Consecrated Ground. Merc Gears. Here we go. Put this back. Alright, so we're going to try this guy in Blood Aquas, right? Alright, so let's take a snapshot of him. Let's take a picture.
What now?
Oh, we should have taken a picture of him when we had his warrant. That's what we should have done. That's okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do this quick. We're going to go into Paint. Where's Paint? We're going to copy this, bring this over into Paint. Oh, my science, it's blinding. There we go. We'll put this in Paint. Then we're going to come back over here. We're going to snip this to say what kind of guy he is. Rukthar Ornick. There we go. We're saying what kind of guy he is. He's a Rukthar Ornick kind of guy. We're going to bring this over. We're going to minimize this a little bit. We're going to bring this down in. We're going to save. Rukthar. There we go. We saved it as Rukthar. All right, we're going to come over here to the image. We're going to update. We're going to find Rukthar. Yeah, we found Rukthar. Done. Now we can see Rukthar. Haha. And I'm going to need to change the... who's it? The filter. Take away the crop. There we go. We've got our current mercenary. Can you all see that well? Is this the new industry standard? I don't know, but it's what I'm doing. I think it's what I would want someone to do for me. And so I am going to try and do it for you all. Okay, we're in Blood Aquas. He's going to get Rage on hit. He's got Destructive Link, so he's always critting. Let's see how good he is. Hiya! Hiya! Okay, the fact that he doesn't have a gap closer is going to be a problem. I think that's going to be a genuine problem with this clear. Is he using Vigilant Strike a lot? Come on in. Okay, you don't know what else to do?
Really, I want my Angela, but you have to watch the door and we can't be such a room down here.
Okay, go tell Big Brother I want to see him. Huh. So maybe the way to play this guy... Where did our trade search for this guy go? Maybe the way to play him is with Leap Slam. Because Leap Slam is his only mobility. So maybe you actually do want to play this guy with Leap Slam so he can get into a pack. But then you can't have the two. You can't have Determination and what else? Is it the Vol Ancestral? Okay, so let's get rid of the Vol Ancestral. Let's get rid of Vol Ancestral. And then we go Leap Slam. Alright, can you put the dog in the... Take him out for a second, put him in the cage, and then you can come down and play. You can use carrots as motivation to get him out and then to put him in his cage. Thanks, bud. Can you get the Link passive? You share move speed? I mean, that's still... He's still going to be moving through a crowd and he doesn't have phasing. Multi-strike, greater brutality, pulverize, faster attacks, greater melee physical damage on Bone Shatter. The question is how often does he use Bone Shatter? Versus how often does he use Vigilant Strike? That's really the question. Greater melee strike distance, faster attacks, multi-strike, maim. Greater faster attacks on Leap Slam. Do we want to try this guy? Let's try this guy. So same type of guy. So we're gonna buy the same type of guy. I suspect you can't make it work for mapping. It seems to have strong single target skills and lacking in everything else, so bossing. And then you don't need movement skills, as it would be a DPS loss mostly. I mean, that's a possibility. If that's the case, let's go see. Let's go see a tier 11 and go see about single target. Right? That's tier 10. Okay, let's go see a tier 10. I need a tier 10 going this direction. Real maps. Tier 10. Here we go. Let's go into the core boss. Let's go fight in the core. I think his single target is actually better, even if he's not, like, splashing. He doesn't have flashy animation, but he blows everything up. Now, that's the explodey chest. But I think he's hitting with more regular frequency.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. Okay, look at that. Look at the single target. His single target is better than the Blade Ambusher, actually. That's what that was looking like. Now he's got the explodey chest there to help him with clear. But his crit, single target?
Now this is pod racing.
Oh, I should be giving him Maryland's, shouldn't I? This is him without even having the Frenzy Rings or the Maryland's. Eh? He might not be able to use Maryland's.
Am I not strong enough as I am?
Am I not strong enough as I am? I love this guy. This guy's Mr. Worf. We recruited Worf to fight for us. I think he's good. I think his single target is not bad. And then the explodey chest is actually making up for this, the lack of clear. I think that's what's going on here. So if we get one that's got leap slam, maybe. Do I not have? Yeah, I've got corrupted blood can't be inflicted. Okay.
Now this is pod racing.
His single target seems good. Now he's just standing there like an idiot. But once he gets out of there, look at him. Bada boom, baby. And the rage on hit. Okay, so if this is the way to actually go, we should do the Soul Ascension gloves because then he's going to gain Soul Eater when he's hitting rare and unique enemies. So you use him as a bosser. He's going to love fighting the Elder. He's going to love fighting the Elder. Right? Because he's just going to gain souls while he's in there. Okay, and then I had a big brain thought the other day about Gravebind. Can we use Gravebind with Annihilation support linked to our AG so that way everything counts as the AG's kill? And then Annihilation support blows up things and that deals with map clear for anything? Because Annihilation plus an Explodey, like Explodey chest on your Merc, it wouldn't count as his kill, right? But that means with the Gravebind plus Annihilation, it would count as your Merc's kill. Right? So I guess Explodey chest is one way to go about getting some clear. But Gravebind plus Annihilation support, that could also work. We'll see what he looks like once we get into reds, right? This right now is looking okay. Rukthar. Rukthar is looking okay at the moment. That's good damage on the Eater of Souls. Yeah, Gravebind is super close, Cypher. It's nearby, basically. So it is close. But that's another way to generate screen-wide pop. Single target seems fine. What if we just keep crafting him one-handed weapons that are huge? Huge one-handed weapons. Can we can't use swords with this guy, otherwise I was going to say let's use Paradoxica. But you can't use Paradoxica on this guy. I wonder if he is using the Bone Shredder. Look at his attacks! Look at his attacks! Did you see that? He's attacking rather rapidly right now. Okay, hit this thing. Look at him attacking. So he's definitely gaining the rage. This is alright. I mean, it's alright. I'm not saying it's, you know. Bone Shatter is the build Quinn used to kill his first ever Uber. Oh, okay. I mean, if the Merc is taking a bunch of the damage and the Merc is regenning it and the Merc is giving us determination as well. I mean, You should get Vol Haste as a button you can pop. Ooh, that'd be kind of fun. Okay, so that was a tier 10. Let's go up to a tier 11. Foundry. Here we go. I need to update the title of the stream. Blade Ambusher be gone. Blade Ambusher be gone. Say hello to, what's his name? Rukthar. Rukthar. The Striker. Rukthar the Striker! Let's go. We were kind of getting into a dead end zone there with the Blade Ambusher. Like, he carried us pretty much through yellows. We were joking about, like, not even having to buy any gear upgrades for him. We'll eventually go back to him because I know he's good. I know he can farm tier 17 bosses. I know he can farm nightmare maps. All that good stuff, whatever. He can farm Ubers. Like, his damage is good once you sink some more currency into him. Oh, there's double guys in here? Well, let's see what happens when we hit both of you. I should also give the gloves that give, what, +1 strike? Or maybe Bone Shatter doesn't count as a strike. Oof. That wasn't very pretty. Was that chaos damage? I got a little bit too cocky there. I actually let Rukthar down. Here you go, Rukthar, hit this back. Rukthar, save me! There you go, buddy. Thank you, bud. Yeah, I think his damage is alright. Bone Shatter Clear is solved by making him constantly stun. Alright, hit this guy. Oof, a damage. I can't quite just AFK sit here. Watch out for that stuff. He barely ever takes damage. The Merc, do you notice that as well? This Merc is much better at his survivability. Me, not so much. But this Merc barely takes damage. Okay, did we kill the one guy? Oof. It's all these mobs that are the problem. Hit this one guy. Just hit this guy. There we go.
Is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. Foundry complete. Oh, I should grab a chart, shouldn't I? That chart was right there. Okay, so what else do we upgrade on this guy? Do we give him an Abyssus for flat damage? Right? That would make sense.
There's chaos.
Oh, thanks, Kramer.
Now this is pod racing.
I think we give him an Abyssus on his helm. Unless there's something else in the helm slot that we should give. Oh, what about a Rislatha's? What about a Rislatha's coil?
Am I not strong enough as I am?
What about Rislatha's coil? I gotta get back into thinking melee, right? Look at that. 380 div. Get out of here. Get out of here. Where are my 10C options? Where's my 50C options? Somebody already buy it. Haha! It's all mine. Alright, I'm almost out of gold, though, because I bought so many things for this guy. Come on, Rukthar. Come on, Mr. Worf.
Whatever gets the job done.
Okay, that's going to help him. Amulets. He's using Maryland's. He's using shocked boots. So we could replace the unique rings on him. Because right now, he's using the +1 frenzy rings. So we can refund the rings. And we can go grab the helmet. And then we can go grab the Abyssus. And we can equip him with Abyssus and see if he dies. It also gives a huge crit multiplier. And we're guaranteeing crits. Ooh, baby. Okay. So in his rare slots, we could craft abyssal sockets and then give him some more flat if we needed to. All right, so we just did Foundry. Let's do a beach. Life's such a beach, isn't it? Isn't life a beach? When he's near me, I've got 75% armor, basically. When he's near me. He does some damage. He does a little bit of damage. I like that he also can generate endurance charges for himself and for me. It's kind of nifty. Oh, look at this. Who's this? A blade caster. There we go. Getting some good hits in here.
Now this is pod racing.
Gem quality.
Now this is pod racing.
Alright, let's go into the arena. Let's fight the boss. The dual bosses that Maven is looking at. What happened to his damage? Monsters have plus 46% physical damage reduction. What? Excusez-moi? He's gonna die. And by him, I mean me. He didn't die. He's wearing an Abyssus. This guy's amazing. He's wearing an Abyssus. He's doing just fine. But more monster life paired with reduced physical damage taken. Holy smokes. Or we should say, holy hammers. If he could just pop one of these things. He's got to pop one of them. Pop any one of them. They've all got the invuln. There we go. He's getting everything low. Who's got the invuln? One of them does. Is that one? I mean, he's getting his rage on hits. Holy smokes, that thing's got Soul Eater. I should have given him Soul Eater. I hate the no crit mods. Vig gives Fortify. Yeah, the Vigilant Strike that he's using. But this is pretty crazy, the no fizz. That's just... That's an amazing amount of a lack of damage that we have. Precisely because of that. 2 bosses, more monster life, and physical damage reduction. I'm not going to say this counts against the Merc. I'm going to say this is just a tough map. This is just rough luck. Also, we're out of frenzy charges because our frenzy monkeys died. So rip frenzy monkeys. Why is he not culling striking these guys?
This is pod racing.
Did you see that? He did not just culling strike. Why was he not culling strike? He was linked? He was linked? We have Maryland's. Alright. I need to take a drink and think for a second. Why? Can we not crit with something? Am I using something that says you may not crit? Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Never deal critical strikes.
Okay, wait. We just need to enjoy this for a moment. Everybody just needs to laugh and enjoy this. We have built this entire guy around critical strikes. But this should actually be an excellent showcase. This is actually an excellent showcase that even though we've got a ton of crit, which now we don't need, by the way, we can take all that off. If we're giving him all this gear so he crits and he's bad, and by all this gear we mean 2 pieces of gear, what happens when we actually give him something good? Right? Yeah, Cypher. He's that good with no crits is crazy. We were wasting his amulet slot and wasting his helmet slot. And there's no point in using Trepannan at all. None with this guy, because he can't crit. So we can swap off Trepannan. He's got arrows stuck in the side of his head. You see this guy? This guy's seen some stuff. Mr. Worf. Red alert. He looks like a Roman centurion cosplaying as a Roman centurion. Okay. So we can put Maryland's back then on our Blade Ambusher buddy. We can put our helm back. I mean, 40 to 60 physical damage to attacks is still a lot, right? That's still probably the most amount of physical damage that we're going to get out of a helmet slot, right? Yes, the Link is dead too, Morph. Trepannan is dead. The Link is dead, Trepannan is dead, if we're using this character. Okay, so I want to think about this for a second then. So we would go... Well, I mean, what would he... maybe we don't even need to play Links. Maybe we don't even need to play Links, right? So what could we put in his... Could we buy some stupid talisman or something? Let's go take a look for a second. No, that's for leech. That's for life leech. I'm trying to think. Who are the slammers? Is it bone shattering? Bone shatter? What are the bonkers? What are the slammers? What are they playing? Leap slam, ground slam. Is it earth? Earth shatterer? Dark Seeker and Aegis? Okay, what do they use? They use Carnage Heart. Because then they're always leeching. And then they get increased damage while they're leeching. Echoes of Creation. We don't have a bunch of war cries, though. It's funny, though. I don't think it counts. I don't think it works for them. Ashes does nothing for us. That's a two-handed axe. I think Rislatha's is better. Let's put in, let's say Rislatha's. What are people using? Windscream for double curses. Defiance, that's just for protection. That's for damage recouped as mana. Hey, somebody was asking me about that the other day. Bruz was asking about that? Who was asking about it? In the G3 Discord. Were you asking about recouping mana from damage? It's the Praxis unique ring that allows for it. Took me a day or two, but I remembered. There we go. Just took me a long time. He's not a slammer, though. Bone Shatter is a strike skill. Okay, so if we're looking for strikers, Rislatha's Coil with Lacerate, that's a strike, right? Nope. These are all slams. Bone Shatter is a strike of complex trauma. I don't know if there's anything else that's better for them. Everybody's just going to use Carnage Heart. Okay, so the best way to go is just to use the unique amulet that gives you increased resistances. And then you just go with Flame Link to like boost his link damage. Because with Enmity's Embrace, he does a whole bunch of fire damage. And then he pens. He doesn't have Brutality on Bone Shatter. He's got Brutality on the War Chief, but that's... The War Chief is negligible. In comparison with the rest of his damage. Do we just give him... We just look for a talisman that's like the most amount of attack speed possible? Is there a talisman that's got an insane amount of attack speed? That's A time warp piece is 35 attack speed. That doesn't sound great. But let's try it. It's 10C. Let's try it. What does it require? Just that he's level 50? Well, he's level 50. Let's give it a shot. So that's going to increase his movement speed and his attack speed. And now we're not scaling his crit because we don't care about his crit. Then for us, we're going to go with a life gained on block, or when you block. When you block is how you search for it. It's percent of... No. Shield. It's percent of life. What? Where is it? No? Recover percent of something when you block. Is that it? Oh, I thought it was gain. Is it gain? Of maximum life? Where is it? Is that not it? There it is. Found it. Recover this amount of life when you block. Very nice. And we wouldn't have very much block, though. Right? Because our tree is not a block tree. I could go block. We could go block with a lot of things. Because we're kind of spread out all the way up here. We don't have to come all the way up here for a recoup. So we could go block. That's a lot of divines. How about for one divine? $250 life. With recover how much life? Let's do this, because that's the max. Doesn't seem like that much chance to block. Much native chance to block. 30s. It's in the 30s. 36 is the highest. 37. I don't like that. I don't like it, but we'll do it. Just get us fallen? Yeah, we'll just get us fallen real quick. Okay, let's go run some charts, and then we'll have gold for upgrades. So what do I actually have without... I don't think I have anything. Do I have any items that I can wear? Yeah, I've got my old shield. Okay. I've got my old shield over here. Oh, I do have a hits can't be evaded Terror Claw. Nice. Got a couple of claws that hits can't be evaded. It's pretty sick. Let's use... Is that better attacks or is that better attacks? They're both the same. Those are slower attacks. Okay. There we go. Now we can shield charge around. Where did my shield charge gem setup go? Gems. Shield charge. Faster attacks. There we go. I'm glad I kept around this old... this old shield that has some life on it. This is what we used for our shield crush guy. Y'all remember that? That's funny. Alright, convocation and automation are going up here. Let's go run some charts. Actually, we could also run some maps, right? Because what we were looking to do was to get him set up, and that's what we just did. So we could go try it. Let's go try it. Darkseeker for more life. That's the scepter, right? We could grab that. Okay, we're looking at 12s and beyond. 12s and beyond. Spooky. Uh-oh. That one's players cannot regen. That's spooky. We don't like that mod. There we go. We just did beach. We did complete that. We were like, wait a minute, we can't complete this. But we did complete it. Rukthar! Rukthar strong! Okay, now I don't even need to click links. So what am I doing? What am I even doing with this? I guess I could cast vulnerability? Right? That's what we would want to do? We'd want to cast vulnerability? I think I have one. Yeah, I do have one. So we could cast vulnerability right here. What else? We could be using pride. To the question that was asked earlier about using a frost ambusher. What? What is this? He's just missing a he just doesn't have a thing? Greater ice vortex trap. Huh. Interesting. I might actually like this gameplay because this gameplay might just be more chill. Like you quite actually don't even hit links. This is much more of a minion playstyle then.
Now this is pod
Now
racing.
this is pod racing. Right? This is like old school zombies, but instead of having 8 zombies hit things, it's just one guy. In fact, I could even link in zombies somewhere. Just for more stuff to block projectiles. Okay, how does he do protecting ore? He does okay. I think in these scenarios, this is where getting the Animate Guardian set up with Gravebind plus, you know, Explodey Annihilation support would help. He's physically resistant,
Now this is pod racing.
but got it done. Got the job done. Not fast. Not fast, right? We're saying he's not fast. It's a ZDPS build.
Now this is pod racing.
But I think his single target's alright. Like, he needs to build up his rage. And as he builds up his rage, I think he does alright. Maven and Envoy are over there by the other ore. So we gotta go over there by the ore. What did you just call me, madam?
An intellect.
The Astrolabe. Darkseer is what, like 2 life per level or whatever? 2 flat life? Is that what it is? I forget. You can definitely tell when the explode is going off. Because he's only hitting one target. And so the fact that there's anything more than one target taking damage, that means the explode went off. You could use Intuitive Link and have him proc the curse for you to cast the spell. Sure.
Now this is pod racing.
Did I turn on automation? No, I did not. Alright, so AG is dead. I'm about to be dead. He could definitely use more damage. This player is not good. I should just be wrestling the boss. But I'm not. I'm having too much fun standing here watching his rage on hit animation. So we should have him use unique gloves where he gains a soul. And then he would go bonkers. Here's the sarcophagus. Here goes the souls of the bad guys. So let's go see. Let's go see what is... This is a tier 15 map boss. Doesn't have any defensive roles on the map, though. I think Leap Slam would help him. I do think Leap Slam would help him a lot. There's a Mortal Call.
Now this is pod racing.
I think Leap Slam would help a lot. Just my opinion. Alright, here's tier 16 map. No? Here it is. Elemental Weakness. Fizz is extra chaos. We could also use the Protective Link. But I think that's... like, we protect the Link. Right? I don't want to protect him. Alright, I'm not stopping for anything here. We're just on our way to the boss. That's what we're doing. Also, what's our chance to block? 32%? Yeah, it's just whatever we have on our shield. So, it's not great. What do I have on here right now? I don't even have an Anoint on this amulet. And he doesn't have an Anoint on his amulet right now. So... that's a reality. Maybe it is only ES. I thought there's one where you take a percentage of damage that they take. But I could be wrong. Alright, kill the Dancing Dervish. What's up, bud? So surely the Blade well, the Blade Ambusher wasn't able to get us here. Right? So I can't say surely the Blade Ambusher would be better than this.
Now this is pod racing.
Because the Blade Ambusher couldn't get us into reds, really. So that, whereas that was just now a tier 16. Right? Okay, so we finally have Absence of Value and Meaning unlocked. Woohoo! That's good news. Alright, what other maps should we unlock here? That's a tier 14. Let's go do it. Protective Link shares block to the Merc. Okay, that's what it is. good info. Oh, what am I doing? I just want to go to the boss. Excuse me. On my way to Katava. Excuse me. Sorry. So sorry. Excuse me. On my way to Katava. So sorry. Excuse me. Oh, good. There's mobs to start hitting. Start hitting everything so you can build up your rage. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna run an Elder with him using his rage on hit gloves, and then we're gonna run an Elder with him gains the souls with his gloves, and we'll see what the time is.
This is pod racing.
This seems okay. This single target seems okay.
Now this is pod racing.
Yeah, this seems alright. He's not one-shotting something. But we also haven't crafted, like, super good gear for him yet, right? We're just trying to enter into and complete red maps with him. Can I survive this? Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like surviving hits. I also could eventually be using, well, I used it all last league. What am I not remembering? The thing that reserves your life and then delays damage. It's Progenesis, but it's on a skill link. But maybe I should be doing that if I'm not too worried about huge hits.
Now this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing. Alright, where is a 13 map? 13 Bramble Valley. Whoops. There we go. Oh, she's already ready. Maven is ready. Okay, let's go on in and fight some bosses. And let's try it with the gloves. Let's try it with the unique gloves. Eat a soul when you hit a rare unique enemy. So he should just have a bunch of attack speed in here, and it'll look really funny. Alright, so I need to be able to wear unique gloves. Which means what? He's got a belt. He's got an amulet. Is he wearing a helmet? Yeah, he's wearing this. What about Wake of Destruction? Let's take off Wake of Destruction. That's Shocked Ground. I mean, we could be creating Shocked Ground with all sorts of stuff. With the link, right, that would use, what is it, Shock Nova. We could also be using Stormblast Mind. Just for increased damage. So I don't feel like that's super big that we have to use the boots that way. So let's go swap out for some more regrets again. We could actually go and fight Azaro too. Now that we have a single target guy. Alright, so we're going to refund the boots. So that way we can use the gloves. Then we're going to use the gloves on Rukthar! He can't use dex-based gloves. That makes me sad. He was going to go in there and smack a whole bunch of stuff. I should have checked that. That's so annoying. Well, never mind. We're going back to the boots. Never mind. Ah, never mind. I was all excited. I shouldn't have been. How long until they change that so that way it doesn't matter? So that way they don't have any gear requirements. I feel like he would be better with endurance charge stacking, but I don't know how expensive that would be because Bone Shatter scales with stun. I mean, stunning an enemy with the strike releases a damaging pulse. So should we just wear a bunch of gear that says that reduces enemy stun threshold? Is that an option? Alright, so with no link, and with no caring about crits, we are just here to gain rage on hit and kill bosses. Let's see how we do. He's doing alright. His explodey chest doesn't do anything for him right now. Right? So his chest piece is basically doing nothing for him right now. He has frenzy charges only because of the monkeys. Well, this is going much better. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I approve of this for bossing. And you can scale him up even more. That's why Arn's Anguish Belt is good. The gloves don't work morph because of the wrong base type. They give stun and triple damage chance. Okay, well let's go try it. Let's go see. It's better than Raslotha's, right? What is it? Arn's Anguish Belt? Arn's Anguish, not Arn's. Okay, there we go. If only I could read. +1 to maximum endurance charges. Modifiers to minimum endurance charges instead apply to minimum brutal charges. Maximum brutal charges is equal to maximum endurance charges. Gain brutal charges instead of endurance charges. Brutal charges, aren't those off of... aren't those also off of Slayer? What am I thinking of? Players gain a chance to deal triple damage and increase stun threshold for each brutal charge they have. Okay, wait, so then I would actually want to go for the Combs ring that we were looking for yesterday. There was a bunch of Combs that had Frenzy, that had maximum Frenzy charges in addition to maximum endurance charges. Rings. Charges. Yeah, look at this. Slayers run this belt because they get to keep endurance and the brutal. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we'd use Comb's Sign, because that's an additional maximum endurance charge for him. So he'd go up to 6. He'd go up to 6 charges. Right, is what we're saying. And we need to put rings on him. Now we need to go back to using unique rings. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're still using the belt. Now we can get rid of the boots again. Alright, get rid of the boots. Go rings. Now swap out our frenzy rings
Whatever gets the job done.
for these, which are frenzy and endurance charges. We're going to take the boots off. Sorry about your boots, buddy. And we're going to go grab an Ons, but now I'm out of gold. So we're going to wear this for the moment. Let's go do a couple of charts. And then we'll have the gold, and then we'll go get Ons, right? He's going to kill absolutely nobody down here. He is not going to have any... he's not going to have any good time down here. trying to kill anything. But maybe, just maybe, we'll find a gold pile right away. Now this is pod racing. And once we found our gold pile, we don't care what else we find. Yeah. It's good stuff. And it's alright if we don't find anything else, because we found gold, and we're happy with that. I have wasted so much currency on this character, just messing around. Okay, let's go to Ons now. We don't care what the rest of this really rolls. Oh, I've got to be in a zone that I can jump to. Whoops-a-daisies. Here we go. So we build this guy like he's stunning. Okay, what sort of boots could we give him? Just like faster attacking boots? Are there any boots that are faster attacking boots? I'm sure there are. It's a bummer that he can't wear the gloves. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, Merc gear, the Frenzy rings, the boots, the belt. Okay, so now that we have... our setup, I think I want to go try an Elder. So, let's say I have... Oof, I don't quite have enough to run an Elder. There we go. I'll put the word out. I'm guessing Ralakesh boots are out of the budget. I mean, unless we say this guy's good. If he goes in and kills Elder really, really fast, then we'd say, okay, well, we can farm for that. That's fine. What about just one? Okay, we're just going to do one for right now. Whoops, we're just going to do one for right now. You should raise your fees. Alright, let's come here. Let's come here. Let's activate. Let's see how bad this is. We're trying it. We're at the stage where we can finally try it. This is really bad. This is really bad damage. Yes, bud. Can you? No, you may not. You may go eat something, though. Pretty soon it's going to be dinner time, so how about if both of you go fix something to eat?
That might be too late before it takes down you might know what to do.
This is really bad damage. This is going to be a 3+ minute Elder kill. Actually, and this is going to get even worse because when Elder summons stuff, like, our guy's not going to clear it very well. This might be a 5+ minute Elder kill. Now, it is hands off. It's hands free, but part of that is just because we're defensive, right? I'm ramping. Yeah, exactly. He's got charges. He's got frenzy charges, he's got power charges we don't care about. But he's got onslaught, he's got frenzy charges. This is bad damage. This is what bad damage looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you the Blade Ambusher, and I'm just going to show you the difference. It's going to be fun. Smoke them if you got them. Okay, so what else could we do for this guy? So the brutal charges are not the way to go. In fact, if I would have kept Raslathas, I would have swapped him back in and seen if that would have made a difference. This is just the first phase. This is brutal. Wonder if you could Warcry for him to keep up his endurance charges? Maybe. So you do, what, urgent orders or whatever, so that way you always have a minimum of 10 power. Look at that. This is a 3-minute first phase. Let alone 3-minute total elder. Yeah, come on in. No, you may not. You may get something to eat from upstairs in the kitchen.
I don't know what to eat.
You may ask brother for help, and I will be up in a moment.
I want an apple.
We do have an apple. They're there on the counter. Ask brother to get some for you. Put one in the fridge so that way it becomes cold. I'm actually going to let myself die here, I think. So that way then I can... Here we go. Let's do this. While that's going on in the background. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Okay, he's gonna kill. He's gonna kill the Shaper. You may go put an apple in the refrigerator. That will make it cold. Otherwise, it will never be cold for you. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. All right, that was. I'm gonna use air quotes here. That was damage. Look at how long. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. All right. And here comes dun 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 dun. Here is our good friend. Our good friend with the Blade Ambusher. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Look at that. Instantly blew him up. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Instantly. 3 minutes and 30 seconds of struggle bus. You blinked and we killed it. Right? That's what good bossing damage can do. So, Blade Ambusher is very good for boss damage. Striker, at least this guy as we've got him set up. And we've put, I don't know, some chaos into him. At least 500 chaos into this character. Or into this merc. Between 50 Cs for each of the weapons. 20 C. This was like another 100 C. This is like a almost 200 C. I feel like there's something here, but Raslathas was better than Arn's. So that's what I feel. Okay, do you want to see something cool here before we shut things down here for the day? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. This is the plan for tomorrow. Where did it go? Luminary requests. This is the video tomorrow. I'm going to come out talking to you about 7 different quality of life requests and suggestions that I've got to improve the newest and most intriguing ascendancy in Path of Exile. So that's the plan tomorrow morning for the video to come out, and then probably be streaming roughly the same time tomorrow. So if you're watching today, just check back in tomorrow at the same time, and hopefully we'll catch you then. Thanks so much to everybody for all of your support and for hanging out, and hopefully you enjoyed all the fun things that we did. We tried the Striker. Let's add him into the guide. Add him into the mapping list. We're going to say striker. We're going to say the trauma, right? What is it? Bone Shatterer. Bone Shatterer. Bone Shatterer. Shatterer. Bone Shatterer. We're going to say he's right here. For clear. I think he was actually worse than the Cardinal. For clear. Hans is for the clear. I think his single target was better than the Stormhands. But it's clearly worse than pretty much anything else. So we're going to say the striker. In maps. What is that? What level was that? He's at 83. Used Bone Shatterer. Determination. Vol Ancestral Warchief. Tried a number of things, including Rislathas, Arns, and some high fizz hitting maces. Single target, better than clear. Yeah, the splash on Bone Shatter scales with stun. I'm with you, but we've got to do enough that we actually stun something. So here's the note. So maybe there is something to this if you can really emphasize and emphasize and scale minus enemy stun chance. Maybe there's something there, because his damage did okay. To his credit, he did get us to tier 16 and through red maps, right? We couldn't say that about others. So anybody that says Striker can't get you there, Striker can get you there. It'll be slow. It'll be slow. 3+ minute Elder fight. First phase. Yikes. Okay, there's some of our testing. All right, there's my notes for the day. I will catch you all in tomorrow's video and tomorrow's stream. If I don't catch you tomorrow, then I hope in between now and the next time I see you, a Mirror of Calandria drops for you.